Welcome to Joe's Astrology, and I am talking about financial astrology in this video. If you are interested in the stock market, this video is for you. And we're going to look at a couple different things when we're talking about financial astrology for you. The first thing we need to do before anything else is to look at your birth chart, your birth info, your astrology, your life path, and kind of get a general idea as if of what life is about for you. And the second thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at your solar return, your yearly return birth chart, if you will, to see what the year has in store for you. There's a couple more things I'm going to look at. I'm not going to mention in this video, but I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about in this video, and I'm going to bring up a chart on the screen, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this person, what his life could be about. It's a young person, and how you can use the stock market. You can use astrology to help you with your stock market predictions or stock market trading. I'm going to look at this is a real example of somebody that I know. And I also did Warren Buffett's chart. If you want to check back, it's the video previous to this one. There's some good stuff in there, some indicators of if this is for you, if you'll have success with this, etc. And so this person, the birth time might be slightly off. We're just going to go with what he gave me, although he was unsure. We see a Pisces rising, Sun in Capricorn, and a Moon in Virgo. So right away, just looking at that, we say, well, this guy has a lot of earth. He has a lot of earth and water, Pisces, Capricorn, and Virgo. So clearly we can already see this person's life is going to have, there's indicators that it's going to have something to do with money, earthly things, material things, appeasing the emotions there with the water. But Pisces rising, if any of the signs correlate to financial trading, success of financial trading, being a stockbroker, etc. We're talking about Pisces. We're talking about Pisces and Sagittarius. And this guy has Pisces rising and Sagittarius on the midheaven. The midheaven is what you're known for. So right there, we're already seeing some pretty good indicators that this person will be involved in these areas in life and will have success in those areas. So let's dive in and look at it a little bit more and see more about this idea of having success. So we see Pluto's in the 10th, his Sun is in the 10th, Venus is in the 10th, and Mercury is in the 10th, all together in the 10th house. And this is showing a lot of emphasis on him coming into the limelight in this life, him becoming the authority, taking responsibility. We're talking about big money. Pluto is big money, and it's connected to Venus there. Venus is money. Pluto does things big. It does things in the extreme. And the Sun is there as well. And what does the Sun do? The Sun lights things up. So all this together here in the 10th house, if you want to look at it from the standpoint of real life, it's when the Sun is reaching. This person would have been born as the Sun is coming to its highest peak during the day, which would have been around 1 o'clock in the winter time. And that's why you see this here. So this is a very good indicator that whatever this person is involved in life, he's going to have some success. It's coming into fruition in this life. And we can even see with that Venus at this stage, this balsamic phase, ending phase, coming towards Pluto. We see that there is a really an end coming, something that he has a lot of experience with. So I could speak more on that, but I'm going to let that go for now. And that's one big indicator right there. And then we have his south node, where he's coming from. It's in the 8th house. The 8th house is the Pluto house, the house of other people's money. And this is a big money house. It's also in Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, the money planet. And what is there? Jupiter. Jupiter is there moving It's not there in this chart, but here is the south node, and Jupiter is moving towards the south node. So this is the one of, if not the most fortunate planets in astrology. It's the ruler of the rising that I talked about. It's the ruler of the midheaven, and it's moving towards one of the nodes. And the nodes are kind of giving some strength or some indication of things happening in their life. Some people call them the areas of fate. But we could just by this here, this Jupiter moving towards that node, we know where he's coming from. He's coming from a place of good fortune, finance, having good luck with, we could say, good luck with trading stocks. I mean, it's not literally what it's saying, but looking at this person's life, as I didn't mention, he has some interest in. Let's talk about that. He has some interest in trading stocks. He had a grandfather who, from what I've been told, was considered to be a millionaire, which he made his fortune through stock trading. This was his grandfather. And here he is. He spent, you can see this person is probably around 20 years old. The year that I was told, the year that he did play around with the stock market, he was profitable, somewhere in the thousands. And so this is giving us indications that the birth chart is connecting with real life. This is something that potentially could be for him. And as a young person, they're in a state of discovery. Things are happening. They're not sure what's going to happen in their life. They're not sure what they're going to do. And this is how astrology can help us figure out and give us some confirmation in making these decisions. So let's look a little further. He has Neptune, Jupiter in a trine aspect to Neptune in the 12th, the Pisces house, we could say the financial house. And if you follow, which you probably don't, if you follow a lot of my chart readings of people that have a lot of money, have a lot of success in life, Neptune is often in a sextile or a trine or a conjunction to Jupiter. And here we have that trine as well. So let's go a little deeper, and we can see that he has Mars, Mercury, and Venus, and Pluto all in Sagittarius. Coming back to this Jupiter rules Sagittarius. And Mars is in the 9th house, the Sagittarius house. His moon and Uranus is in Pisces. The moon is in Virgo, but it's squaring that Mars that's ruled by Jupiter. It's also making an exact opposition to Uranus that's ruled by Jupiter as well, Pisces. Now, there's one more thing before I go on. This is probably one of the most telling things that I haven't really mentioned yet. Jupiter is making an exact sextile to Venus. That's the opportunistic aspect, the sextile, and it's Venus and Jupiter, the two most fortunate planets in astrology. Also, as I said, making a trine and a sextile to Neptune. So we have Neptune, Venus, the lower octave of Neptune, and Jupiter, the lower octave of Neptune as well. Or the co-ruler, I should say, of the signs that Neptune's affiliated with. Jupiter. All involved here. Jupiter, Venus, Neptune. Very important. And the other thing that I just noticed on the spot is that Jupiter and Venus, not only are they in the most fortunate aspect together, they are in a mutual reception. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Venus is in Sagittarius. Venus rules Libra. Venus is the ruler of, as I said, the ruler of Libra, and Jupiter is there. That's an exact mutual reception. This is perhaps one of the most fortunate mutual receptions I've ever seen. I'll just say that. I've studied astrology since 2017. You see me doing my work on my channel. I read a lot of charts. For my business as well. And as an astrologer with less than 10 years experience, I'm telling you now, this is the most fortunate aspect I've ever seen, or at least one of them. And we can see down here Saturn. Saturn's in the 5th house, the Leo house, the house of speculation. 5th house is the house of speculation. What does that mean? It's the house of gambling. It's the house of taking risks. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about trading. Saturn is there. It's in Cancer. It's in the Pisces decan. Water, money, more money. Saturn being the work. This person can definitely see himself as being a professional trader. Now, there's much more to this chart. We're talking about the Virgo, which I'm not going to get into, as if you saw my Warren Buffett video. He's a sun in Virgo. It's also a very important piece to this. There's much more to be said about this chart. I'm going to leave it there for now. And if you'd like a reading from me, if you'd like me to partner up with you to help you with your business, I can definitely do that. My email is in the description below. And hope this finds you well, and hope you have a great day.